Removed from all Chicago public schools just last year because of its graphic illustrations and language, Marjane Satrapi's autobiographical graphic novel documents the political turmoil surrounding her childhood during the Iranian Revolution. And to read a portion of Persepolis is Rose Petralia.
So this is called The Dowry. After the death of Neda Baba Levy, my life took a new turn. In 1984, I was 14 and a rebel. Nothing scared me anymore. I've told you 100 times that it's strictly forbidden to wear jewelry and jeans. What are you doing with that bracelet? Give it to me right now. Over my dead body, it was a gift from my mom. I had learned that you should always shout louder than your aggressor. If you're still wearing jewelry tomorrow, yeah, I know. And the next day, let me see your wrist. What for? Let me see it, I'm telling you. With all the jewelry you steal from us, you must be making a pile of money. What happened? Margie hit the principal. She's finished. Excuse me, I didn't mean it. Satrapi, you're expelled. After I was expelled, it was a real struggle to find another school that would accept me. Hitting the principal was a veritable crime. But thanks to my aunt, who knew some bureaucrats in the education system, they managed to place me in another school. And there, since the Islamic Republic was founded, we no longer have political prisoners. Ma'am, my uncle was imprisoned by the Shah's regime, but it was the Islamic regime that ordered his execution. You say that we don't have political prisoners anymore, but we've gone from 3,000 prisoners under the Shah to 300,000 under your regime. How dare you lie to us like that? Oh, Satrapi. Obviously, that evening, my father got a phone call. Yes, of course, yes. Who is it? It was the principal of Margie's school. Apparently, she told off the religion teacher. She gets that from her uncle. Maybe you'd like her to end up like him too, executed. You know what they do to young girls they arrest. You know what happened to Nilafar, the girl you met at Khosrow's house, the man who made the passports. You know that it's against the law to kill a virgin. So a guardian of the revolution marries her and takes her virginity before executing her. Do you understand what that means? If someone so much as touches a hair on your head, I'll kill him. But how do you know that for sure? Maybe they just executed her. No, your mother's right. Traditionally, when a girl gets married, the husband is supposed to pay her a dowry. If the girl dies, the husband has to give the dowry to her family. That's what happened with Nilufar. After she was executed, to make sure her awful fate was understood, they sent 500 tumans to her parents. 500 tumans for the life and virginity of an innocent girl. And that's equivalent to $5. I had no idea. All night long, I thought of that phrase. To die a martyr is to inject blood into the veins of society. Nilufar was a real martyr, and her blood certainly did not feed our society's veins. 1 week later, Margie, can you come here for a few minutes? We want to talk to you. I went to see the principal today. She assured me that she had not sent a report this time, but considering the person you are and the education you've received, we thought that it would be better if you left Iran. What? Your mother and I have decided to send you to Austria. Why Austria? First of all, because it's easier to get an Austrian visa, and second, because my best friend lives in Vienna. Do you remember her? Zozo, Shireen's mom? Yeah, but I don't speak German. There's a French school in Vienna, one of the best in Europe. And what are you going to do there? You're going on ahead of us. We have some business to take care of, and we'll join you a few months from now. But I'm only 14. You trust me? You're 14, and I know how I brought you up, and above all, I trust your education. You're the same person who went on vacation to France all by yourself, remember? Before the revolution, my parents sent me to summer camp in France. My mother didn't want me to grow up like an only child. It's true, that was great. Real independence. We love you so much that we want you to go. We feel it's better for you to be far away and happy than close by and miserable. Judging by the situation here, you'll be better off somewhere else. At that point, I started to have my doubts. Why say those things if they were coming too? We adore you. Don't ever forget who you are. No, I won't ever forget. I repeated what they had told me over and over in my head. I was pretty sure they weren't coming to Vienna. I stayed up all night and wondered if the moon shone as brightly in Vienna. The next day, I filled a jar with soil from our garden, Iranian soil. I took down all of my posters. I invited my girlfriends over to say goodbye. Here, I'm giving you my most precious things so that you won't forget me. I never realized how much they loved me, and I understood how important they were to me. On the eve of my departure, my grandmother came to spend the night at our house. Can I sleep with you? That's why I'm here. I watched my grandma undress. Each morning, she picked jasmine flowers to put in her bra so that she would smell nice. When she undressed, you could see the flowers fall from her breasts. It was something to see. Grandma, how do you have such round breasts at your age? Every morning and night, I soak them in a bowl of ice water for 10 minutes. She actually did, and I knew it. I just wanted to hear her say it. I'll miss you. Oh, I'll come see you. She, too, was lying to me. Listen, I don't want to preach, but let me give you some advice that will always help you. In life, you'll meet a lot of jerks. If they hurt you, tell yourself that it's because they're stupid. That will help you keep you from reacting to their cruelty, because there's nothing worse than bitterness and vengeance. Always keep your dignity and be true to yourself. I smelled my grandma's bosom. It smelled good. I'll never forget that smell. And the next morning, wake up, it's 7 o'clock, we've got to go. I will always be true to myself. Grandma says, I'm not coming along. Don't ever forget what I told you. Grandma. Here we are, at the airport. There was a huge line. Lots of people were leaving the country, especially young boys. Considered future soldiers, they were forbidden to leave the country after they turned 13. You'll see, everything will be okay. Don't cry, think of your future. Europe awaits you. As soon as you get to Vienna, go and eat a Satrapi. It's the most delicious chocolate cake. And in 6 months, we'll come see you. What I had feared was true. Maybe they'd come to visit, but we'd never live together again. No tears, you're a big girl. You've got to go now. Don't forget who you are and where you come from. I love you. I couldn't bear looking at them there behind the glass. Nothing's worse than saying goodbye. It's a little like dying. Go on, go on. Close your suitcase, you can go. I couldn't just go. I turned around to see them one last time. It would have been better to just go.